for the people who didn't know you before, where are you coming from? Who's Daisy?
So I'm from London, and I've lived here all my life. And yeah, Normal People's sort of been my biggest job, but I've been kind of working as an actress since I was 17. But yes, as I said, Normal People's kind of my biggest thing.
Were you expecting Normal People to get that big all around the world?
I think I knew at the time that people would definitely come and watch it who had loved the book, and it was quite a popular book when we were doing it, though it hadn't been released in America, and it was when we were filming, and it like I think it went to very high up on the kind of on the bestsellers list. So that was during filming, and the pressure was on a little bit, but I never expected the amount of people and to watch it, and sort of the circumstance in which it came out meant I think we had a lot more people available to watch TV, so a lot more people did see it, which kind of glad I knew in hindsight, not at the time, because I definitely wouldn't have been able to to do the job without being absolutely terrified.
What prepared you to become Marianne, to become that girl in Normal People?
I mean, we were so lucky because we had obviously such a wonderful in-depth book to reference whenever we were coming to scenes. We not only had the perspective of our character, but we had the perspective of the way our characters received by other characters, because obviously I had Connell's perspective of Marianne as well as her own. So that was really useful, and I did so much prep. I read and reread and reread and reread that book, so I definitely think I could probably do a dissertation on Sally Rooney's work now.
Did you know that the magic will be there from the first time you met Paul, or did you have to work on it?
Well, it's really interesting because I think, I was so nervous for my chemistry read, and Paul had already been cast. And, when I was going into the room, I was like, oh gosh, like I want this so much. Like, will I kind of mess myself up because I was so nervous? But it was a really amazing thing. As soon as I started acting with Paul, I just kind of relaxed, and I knew that he had me and I had him, because it really is like you're supporting each other and navigating a scene as a team. And it was so clear very early on that we were going to be doing that for each other. And he always allowed pauses for my kind of comic timing and me with him. So it really was such a joy immediately to act with him, and so we were very lucky that was present pretty early on.
Was becoming an actress the one and only stuff in your mind from really young?
I think it was. I actually found my old diary recently, and it was quite funny looking back. And very early on, it was what I wanted to be: either an actress, a director, or a dairy farmer. I don't know why, but I think it's because my name's Daisy, and I thought like Daisy's Dairy Farm would be nice. So so those were like the three options. But I think as I got a bit older, I always knew that acting was my main kind of passion.